out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Full guests, 12 Sam.
Good evening, everyone. This is Chip23. Welcome to the SimZone. One more week. We are today on the fourth round of the Touring Car Championship. Here at Monte Carlo track, a classic of motorsport. I know. I'm pretty sure most enthusiasts to motorsport know this track very well. As usual, we'll have three different races this session. First one without quali, so it'll be a formation lap. The starting grid will be inversed from the, if I'm not wrong, the positions of the last race last week. Then we'll have a second race with a qualifying I think it's random actually. Yeah, it's random starting positions, and then we'll finish with a 40-minute race and a qualifying session. So yeah, lots of action, lots of opportunities to see good action tonight here. We've got 12 drivers. I think they are getting ready with the settings and getting the car setups up to date and ready for the action. Manage to go through the current standings. I think the Hoosracker is leading currently the championship at 22 points, followed by the Lore. He's got the Hoosracker has got 202 points. He's in first position. The Law is second with 178 points, and Falgest in third position in the championship with 148. And we got John Boy, Silver, and Jay closely following closely there before P6. I'm sure they all want to be in top positions tonight and get the win on some races maybe. Here the starting points, I guess, they are quite important because there's not really a lot of track with a lot of space to overtake, but I'm sure with the touring cars there's always more opportunities than with other cars. Now I see drivers currently going through the formation lap. I think they got the order in there. It should be the last inverse order from the last race in Brno. We see the BMW leading the race. I was going to start first. Second, I think we got Centaur in the BMW. No, it's a Renault. It's mostly Renaults there with 2 or 3 BMWs in the grid. We'll see. Top rise and the Hoosracker starts. We'll see. I think he's not today with us. I can't see him. to the Lord, start in 10th position, followed by 5 guys in 11th, so pretty sure they'll have a particular battle there to get as many points as possible and have as many chances as possible to win the championship. Condition seems to be okay, not difficult. It's a dry race, dry conditions. Seems like early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Not sure. Don't think there'll be any rain expected at any time. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Approaching now the starting line. It's gonna be green soon. As soon as you see, I think it's already green light. Oh, first crash of the day. Gonna be difficult there. And the lead was involved in a crash, and everyone just followed close. Was also involved. I think now is leading Nick on the Renault. He managed to escape without an issue from the crash. Central in second position, Uba in P3, Jumbo in P4. As they are now on the Grand Hotel Hairpin. Sure the guys that involved in the crashing probably managed to get back to the pack. Trying to Jumbo, I think, on the Renault, trying to Jumbo in the AMG, trying to get some move on Uba, but not much space there. The chicane as they go to back. This might be a good point to overtake. You see all cars very close to each other. No positions exchanged so far, apart from the first corner. 20 minutes race, I think. Probably will manage about 12, 13 laps. Files P8 ways WSR P5. Oh, see some action there. See WSR, I think is losing that position against iSilver. Go to the heavy braking now. I see WSR again being attacked by Delore. Delore gets a move done, but I think WSR is going to be able to get it back in the hairpin. And I see someone on the BMW joining the action.
Go on.
Ooh, there's a lot of exchange there now. Sam is on the BMW, I believe. Let's get some Granda ST, I think is also there involved with some battle with Sam. Let's get some insight. Oh, some contact. Is Jumbo in the MG. It's got involved with Falgas, I believe. There's another Renault there. A couple of Renault got involved on the crash. Now the Lord's got P4, followed by Sam and the Who's Rocker, I think. Oh, is he easing? I thought it wasn't on track tonight, but yeah, he's in there. And they're very close to each other now. We got Nick first. Centaur in P2, iSilver in P3. Oh, more. There's some contact in there. It's not a lot of space, and anyone who hits the wall then gets back to the track, and everyone who was coming after gets taken on the incident. So far we got, see, Centaur has now got the lead of the race. Not sure what happened to Nick. Seems to be driving in the 41.8, closely followed by Nick, and also with 41.8. Very similar at times. Everyone else seems to run slower at the minute. Well, we see the Rocker and Sam, I think, getting involved in some action there. So we got the lower Grandad and the Rocker, followed by Sam and Falguest. That's the top of the championship. They are in the middle of the pack and gain some positions. Yeah, so drop us a message in the chat. Who do you think is going to win? It seems like difficulties here to overtake and make fast progress, and there once you get involved in an incident, get back to at the back of the pack is really difficult to get back some positions. We see there almost side by side with the Goose Rocker. I think Grandad's the anyway, trying to make a move there, but Goose Rocker's back off. You see Grandad hit the wall and he's lost all the speed. He's gonna get overtaken by Goose Rocker and probably Sam. Trying to make a move now there in the hairpin, but Grandad gets defensive. Just watching the action from the back, see if he gets some opportunity to get some positions there at some points for the championship. WSR feeling the pressure from John Boy. He seems have a lucky night today. The race going in the lower, he's made some progress there. Now he's in P2. It's definitely gonna be very good for his championship. He probably want to make as many points as possible this round. Goose Rocker is following closely in P4, so it's depending one. We see now again the pack gets together, very close to each other. So the Goose Rocker leading the pack with Grandad and Sam and the BMW with Falguest also very close to them. Just the breaking point right, I think. The Goose Rocker goes a little bit. Oh, Sam lost it. Sam lost the wheel a little bit. Very bad point. He reset the car. I think it was wise. That would have been causing chaos if he tries to join again. Sam gets out of the battle. I think it was only 8 minutes left. we have who's Rocket. I think it's Nick leading the pack. Is that red and blue Renault? Nick. Being feeling the pressure from the host rocker now. Pretty sure he'll try to make a move anytime soon. Gets this podium. And, continue with the lead of the championship after this race. But Nick has got a very good chance now to get a podium on this race if he gets defensive and there's no incidents. Pretty sure he's looking at the mirror right now, every single corner. Ooh, so huge rock trying to make move on the inside, but it's not. It's just not enough space there. Have to try again next couple of corners. So Jar in the chat saying G driving. No, I don't think so. I think he's on the commentary booth with me and he's looking after this stream tonight. Motorsport, come on. Ooh, we see Nick there. Oh, who was that? The Who's Rocker lost it slightly a little bit. No, I think he managed to keep the position. But it could have ended very bad for him. He's still on track. Grandad on P5 and Falgets on P6. Seems like the guys at the top of the championship, they've managed slowly to get some positions back to the top, but Centaur is still leading the race. I think the Lore is managed to actually touch him up, so I think he's less than a second behind Centaur. Pretty sure he'll want to make a move and win this race. Any evening all, good luck races. Nomad, good to see you here. Touring cars at Monaco, love it. Yeah, I love it too. Monaco is a nice track. Never driven the touring cars at Monaco, but I think I've driven the Clios at some point in my times where I used to drive credit cars too. The wall, good luck everybody. Yeah, they're gonna need it now, the wall. There are lots of walls very close to the drivers in every single corner. It's Centaur being chased out. It's got Delore, he's got the position, he's got the lead now, and made the move there in the main straight, and yeah, Centaur couldn't defend everything. He didn't want to get involved in the battle probably, saying he knows Delore has got a much better pace. We can see here Delore is driving in 139s, Centaur is in 141s, everyone else is 40s, I think I Silver Sun 39s as well. They've got involved in a couple of incidents, so they're quite far off the lead at the moment. Centaur is there in second position, the Who's Rocker third position, about 4 seconds behind. And 4 minutes to go. I think the fight at the moment is in the middle of the pack with I Silver being chased by Sam on the BMW. Ooh, I Silver touched the curb there, unsettles the car, lose a little bit of the speed. Now Sam is very close. We see also Nick and Falgas in a battle there. Now the 4 of them are very close. Oh, they don't try a 4 side by side. That'd be crazy. So some position has changed there here. Sam got trying to make a move. Falgas seems to be BMW gets more speed now at the exit of this corner and gets it done. On the braking, gets very close to I Silver. Just gonna try to make use of the BMW powerful engine here in this slope. Seems like making 4 position, followed by a Silver, Sam and Farwest. Got WSR, but he's too far on the back. On this back 4. Currently back in 3 minutes to go. It's been led by Delore. Ooh, see a little bit of contact there in the hairpin. Nothing major. It's really driving to the limit. I see the Hoots Rocker, and he's caught up Centaur there, yeah. The Centaur slowly losing position, so he's still in the 40s, but clearly Hoots Rocker's got the managed to go below 40s, at least 39s, that keeps in a very good speed and pace here to make it for P2 probably. Just got 2 minutes left, maybe a couple of laps. We'll see. That's the fight for second position. Ooh, see the Hoots Rocker get a little bit more speed there on the straight, but Centaur is on the inside. I think he's lost position already. Yeah, the Hoots Rocker gets done before the corner. Yeah, it gets P2 now. Oh, we see Fargus there, losing the position, losing the car, gets into the wall, and we see Nick and iSilver fighting for P5. At the moment, I think iSilver is ahead. Yeah, Nick's lost their position there. Who's got? Yeah, we've got Sam on P4. Behind is iSilver and Nick. It's very intense to last 2 minutes. As you've seen a couple of moves there deciding the podium, but seems that P4, P5 might not be decided yet. I'm not sure that's the last lap, but there's one more. Probably one more. One more lap to go. Team Fargus after the incident has got lots of positions there. It's not gonna be good for his championship. Trying to pass John Boy to get some points back, but I'm sure there'll be more time there. Seems like that's the only battle going on at the moment. For sure John Boy is gonna defend very good, and very hard to keep these positions. Are just good points to get. Where's the door now? Might be crossing line soon. He's through the tunnel. So we'll get back to the fight with John Boy and Fargest. Seems that Fargest is gonna try to move at any point as they approach the pin. So it seems like John Boy's got everything under control. Good to see an MNG there. We usually see lots of Renault, lots of some BMWs, but not very often you see an AMG being driven here in the Touring Car Championship. Oh, Fargus brakes late there. Almost got contact with John Boy, but it seems like John Boy is going to be able to keep these positions. Let's go back to Delore. I think he crossed the line and he wins the first race of the night. Followed by the Hoots Rocker, has been able to make up to the second position. The Centaur makes P3. Well done for him. So I think it's his first podium. Okay, with Sam in the BMW 4th position, I Silver 5th, Nick 6th, WSR 7th position, crossing the line there, getting the car back to pit box. We'll need some repairs there for sure for the next race. We see John Boy and Father Guest.
Wow.
About in 10th position. Oh, he gets a contact there. Crash against the wall. Short race. The race director's not going to be happy with that.
I don't think nothing good came out
Across the line. And Jack in last position, but never gives up. And bring the car back to
True.
the BMW, the other BMW we got in track.
That's
Not
the only
looking
thing
very
I
good
can
for
do
the next
about it.
race. I'm sure the mechanics will have to make some repairs there. I think our bumper got there hanging in the wall. But, yeah, Jack crossed the line on last position. So that was all for this race. We have a winner below. Who's Rocker got second and sent up P3. We'll have now a break of 5-10 minutes. We'll be back on the second race of the night. Talk to you later. Hello everyone, welcome back to the second race of the night.
Teammates in the
Motoring cars. We are in Monaco, and we're going to start with a random grid now. I think Cento's got the lead. The starting position. Followed by Silver, Vargas in P3, Nick in P4, WSR P5. That's going to be the Hoods Rocker and who's Wilfredo Flowers, okay. Sam, Jack, John in 10th position, John Boy in 10th position, Hacker, I think he's a reserve driver joining us today, and Upa and Delore in the last position. He's gonna have to fight his way back to the top if he doesn't want to lose too many points with respect to the other guys in the championship. We'll see. There's no formation lap this time. As soon as there's a green light, the apologies for technical difficulties. I think we got green light there. Cento currently leading the race with Nick following closely. I Silver on Vargas in P3 and P4. We see Cento there going very wide. Not sure there was a contact previously there, but he lost their position with I Silver. Vargas managed to get P3 with Nick in P4. That's the group of 4 in the top of the race. John Boy in the MG, followed by the Hoods Rocker. We got Sam, WSR. I think he's got his gains from position to Jack. We see there a move. It may. See some contact in the tunnel, some accident in the tunnel. Careful, okay, driver's coming up. He lost the car. It was Hacker. Not very lucky first race for him on the SimZone. But we go back to the top of the race. We see John Boy's joining the group of 4 that we had before with at the top of the race. Bushrocker and Sam. You see a pack there of 4 drivers and 5, I'd say, I think, from P2 to P6. Very, very close. You see some contact there being on sensor. Fargus touched a little bit on someone, sent him against the wall. What else going on here? Probably start trying to gain some position. He goes a little bit wide, but we see Fargus losing some second. Might be giving him some positions back due to the incident he got before. That's good to see. On track. It's like Jumbo is leading this pack of 4. A bit of distance between Sam and Bushrocker, but I'm pretty sure we'll get back together. Sam seems to have a little bit of more pace than John Boy. Looks like he's trying to make a move from John Boy. Get this position. It's P5 at the moment. He's got his 140s, 139s, lap times. He's got good chances to get the lead. We want to get this P4 clear John Boy as soon as possible and head for the podium. I'm pretty sure John Boy is not going to make it easier for him. You see now Sam's got a little bit of more speed now on the straight, trying to make a move from the inside. Almost side by side. But John Boy gets defensive there, very, very good defensive move there. They approach to the hairpins. So Sam doesn't give up. It's really, really close. See how they get exit. Ooh, a little bit nervous BMW there after the hairpin, but still really close. Seeing the Bushrocker, I think, is now joining a little bit the action there. Also the chicane and John Boy leading this group of 3. You see, ooh, something happened to John Boy. He lost 2 positions. He let Sam and the Bushrocker pass. Not sure what happened there to John Boy, but he lost all the speed after the chicane. Now Sam is in P4. He's got clean air there to try to catch up with Centaur, who is in P3 currently. That's the position he finished before in the first race. Nick in P2, and Ice Silver seems to have this race under control, running on 39 slow. It's already got 7.3 seconds ahead of Nick. Seems that the action now is in. We've got a couple of groups there with some battles. They've got the Bushrocker, John Boy, but we got also the Law trying to gain some positions. I think Fargus, his next target, is really, really close. We know the Law is able to run on 39 slow. I think it's probably being held now by the Fargus also is running in 39s, so might be interesting for them to not battle at the moment and try to catch up with John Boy. Seems like there's a pack of 4 now. This got sent. Oh yeah, Sam's got already catch up with Centaur. Might made a mistake now, and Sam's caught up with him, but we got followed by the Bushrocker and John Boy. See a little bit of a bottleneck now. Centaur is not gonna give up his position, that's for sure. the two teammates. Seems like he's got the same livery. Two teammates at the front with, I think it's Nick on center, maybe. Ooh, see Sam making a move there on center. Got inside, gets done beautifully. Very brilliant move from Sam there to get P4, not P3 actually, gets podium position there. And Nick his next target, but we see now the Who's Rocket trying to make a move on center. Center not going through the best moments of the race. So it was happening. We got Nick leading the pack in P2, Sam, followed by Centaur and the Who's Rocker, John Boy, dropping off a little bit there from this pack of 4, but is probably gonna be joined Vargas and Delore behind. They're not gonna take too much time to catching up for sure. They are both running on 39s and John Boy in 40s at the moment. What we see here, the action now, Nick and Sam. Sam is not happy with P3. He wants a little bit more. We see Nick lose the car, gets Sam involved, and obviously gets as well. Who was that? Who's Rocker involved as well? No, Who's Rocker passed. John Boy passed. Santa was also involved in the incident. Lucky for them, they've lost some positions there. Sam will have to fight hard to get it back. Unlucky for him because he really wanted the second position, but Nick lost the car a little bit there, and Sam couldn't do much about it. We got the Who's Rockers making P2, Jumbo in P3, Vargas now is on P4, Andelo on P5. Some distance we Cento on Sam. Unlucky for Sam. We still keep, we'll have a group of 3 very close, and then another group of 2. But I think Nick and Sam trying to make a move on Centaur. Yeah. Sam on the BMW in the tuner, make a move inside. That's the approach now. Chicane, I think it gets done, get the braking point right. Centaur, let him pass now. Clean air for Sam to get some positions back. Next one it will be Delore. It's not going to be easier, but we see there Nick lose it again against the wall. Sam now. It looks like it's not easy. This track obviously got the walls really close to the racing line. Oopa, they're in P11 now, putting some pressure on WSR. Not sure if WSR might have overtaken him before. We haven't been stopped. It seems like Oopa is closing up now, so yeah, it's clear with a better pace at the moment. Listen to the next. As we go now through the start-finish line, must be a bit too far, I think, to make a move. Yeah, we got, I think, Centaur and Nick. There's probably one of the battles going on at the moment. 2 teammates, not sure they are teammates or not. They decided to have the same livery, the same team livery. There's just a difference in the wing mirrors, slightly different colors, but seems they're the same team. They were both in very good positions until the incidents they got involved in. We see now Farkas in 4th position, trying to get the podium from John Boy. Again, John Boy making brilliant defensive moves, and it's not going to be easy for Farkas to get this podium position. No distance at the moment, so to make a move, but still 7.5 minutes go. There's plenty of time there to get the podium on this race. We see Sam's already caught Delors. They both seems to be running on a very similar pace. Sam's been half a second faster than Delors last lap. Both driving in 40s. Same for Farkas, he's also driving 40s, a little bit ahead of both of them, but yeah, Sam seems to be slightly faster. He was just a couple of minutes ago fighting for the 2nd position until he got involved in an unlucky. Ooh, something happened to Farkas, having trouble now on the Renault. He lost 2 positions there to Sam and Delors. Now driving in P6. Not the best race for him. Sam's already managed to gain one more position there to get back to the lead, but it's gonna be difficult now. It's 19 seconds. He's 8 seconds behind the Horse Rocker, who's in P2. Don't think he'll be able to make it back to P2, but I'm pretty sure he'll want to fight for the podium. You know, ooh, very close to the walls there. See, John Boy is creating their bottleneck with Delors and Sam. So Sam and Delors, they have now an opportunity to make it to the podium. I'm sure they'll drive hard today. John Boy seems to be, yeah, he's driving in the 40s. Delors make a 138.7. I don't think we've seen 38. Ooh, he touched the wall a little bit, loses speed. So now it's very close, but John Boy also driving a little bit slow, I think. Not sure what's happening to him. Slowing down Delors, and Sam trying to make a move there, but there's no space. Go to the last couple of corners there. Sam touched the wall a little bit, but catch the other two now. As they go through the last corner to the main finish line. Seeing the Lord trying to make a move now. He's just, oh, there's a lapped car there, I think. It's a BMW, so I'm not sure that's Hacker maybe. I'm not sure, but he'll definitely have to get out of the way, because now that's the fight for the podium. He does very well indeed. Well, the action continue here. John Boy on P3, Delors on P4, and Sam on P5. The 3 of them very close to each other, fighting for the podium as they go through the hairpin. The tunnels. I'm trying to get as much speed as possible out of this BMW, but we all know the Renault's got very good grip in the corners. It's not gonna be easy for him to overtake 2 of them. And the MJ seems to be very stable also around Monaco. Seems to be dealing very well with these corners and start. Seems to be a little bit getting up. Ooh, no. Now Delor touches the wall, and Sam again can't do much about it. Needs to study a little bit the rival and see where Delor might make some mistakes or have slightly different racing line. Try to use that to overtake him, but it's not going to be very easy. And that's probably this straight up to I think it's Casino. It's probably one of the best corners to try some of the Massenet and Casino if you've got enough speed from the first corner. But seems that now Delor is really closing the gap to John Boy, and Sam is right behind him. Three of them really close. Beautiful fight today. You can see, we see Sam a little bit side by side with Delor, but Delor goes a little bit defensive there. Obviously closes the gap. The corners, they go through the tunnel, and see, I'm sure the BMW is able to get a bit more speed out of this straight, but the straight is not probably not long enough to make a difference with Megane. There's a catch. There's 1.5 minutes left. iSilver leading the race comfortably, 10 seconds ahead of the Who's Rocker, who is also in P2, and then 11 seconds behind them is John Boy, Delor, and Sam trying to fight for the podium. You see Delor now getting very close to John Boy, but it seems that the AMG gets a bit of. He's got a little bit more speed than John Boy, but not enough to overtake him here. And try maybe the hairpins. He's really close now. Tries the inside. It's gonna brake late. John Boy gives him a little bit of space, but he's gonna have now the inside. He keeps their position. Beautiful defensive driving from John Boy. He gave him the space there, but he knew the next hairpin is on his favor. So the three of them trying to make a step into the podium position, but it seems that John Boy is very experienced driver. He's not gonna make it easy for anyone. The mechanics are going to be quite busy there. It's going to be quite busy day for them after. We've seen the race finish now with iSilver. He's won the race. Second race of the night with the Who's Rocker is now going to cross the finish line. Well done for him. Followed by John Boy now. He's holding the P3 as they push in the last corner there. Beautiful fight from the three of them. John Boy cross line in third position with Delor in fourth, and Sam and the BMW in fifth position. Beautiful fight we've seen there. Parkhurst was driving a little bit faster than the other three, but didn't manage to catch them up, as we see Centro in P7. And far from the rest, I think Wilfredo on P9 is still going through the last corners of the track. Yeah, we go on the BMW. He finished the line in P9, Pogba in P10, makes it to the top 10. Not without suffer, but WSR in P11. Oh, but they're almost crossing the line now. Well done for him on P10 tonight. In Monaco, not an easy track, definitely not. as we race finished there. So yeah, good fight there between the P3, P4, P5. I Silver got the race quite comfortably. The Who's Rocker is going to make good progress there in the championship, on finishing on P2, and John Boy on P3. It's going to make some progress while possibly making it to the podium. Again, we'll have a 5-10 minutes break, and then we'll head to the third race of the night. Yeah, stay with us. Speak to you later. Hello, welcome back to the third race of the night on the Touring Car Championship. Third race in Monaco tonight. This time there is a qualifying session now. Drivers are doing. The Hoos Rockers managed to make a 37.5 for the lead. That's really fast there. Followed by the Law on 38 highs, and then we got Silver, Falves, WSR running on 39s. An impressive lap time from the Hoos Rocker. He's I think this time he wants the victory, and I'm not sure, but I think the 40-minute race got a bit more points than the other two, so yeah, that's seems like the Hoos Rockers driving very fast this time. You want to make sure he gets all points possible this race. Oh, we see some action there on the qualifying. Looks like a race. Someone trying to overtake someone else. Fighting for the clean air here in Monaco is very precious. Hacker is in with 5 guests. Is that 5 guests? I think so. Of drivers that needs to set a lap. I think Ugwa still hasn't managed to make a set a lap there. Let's stay with him. Jack seems to be the other driver, hasn't managed to set a lap as well. Oh, Jack now crossed the line. He makes a 1:56. Bit off the pace from the rest of the pack. I'm sure he'll try to improve, find the pace through the race. We see Nick or Centaur there losing the, I think it was Centaur, just managed to get out of the racing line on time. Just 1 minute left. We see the Hoos Rocker starting first. Seems like nobody will be able to challenge this lap time. Silver, a winner from the previous race, he's now got the second position. I think he's taking it from the Lord, if I'm not wrong. Both driving in the 38. And then we got Falguest and WSR on the 39s. These are the top 5. At the moment in this qualifying session, only 30 seconds to go. You see the Hoos Rocker trying to improve his lap, but just in case, Silver he's still on track, so yeah, you want to make sure he doesn't lose the pole position at the last second. And he's gonna manage to make another hot lap. Beautiful view on board. I think Falguest is done already. He'll be finishing P4 with he's got some driving on 140s. Not sure why he's in a hairpin now. So if he'll be able to improve this lap. Silver got to the pit, so he'll stand P2. We'll see the Law Let's have a look at the lore and see where he is. The cameraman is now on Sam. See if he can make him. I'm sure he can improve this lap time. He can drive in the 139s. I'm pretty sure. You need 7 tenths per second to catch WSR. Ooh, he's likes the BMW there. Trying to make use of as much track as possible. Carry as much speed as possible through these chicanes. He approached the last corner onto the main straight line. Let's see if he improves. Cross the line. Yes, he's improved. Makes it onto P3 on the 38 high. Ahead of the law, who's already on the pits. He's not gonna be able to improve. Very good session here. The Hoos Rocker clearly got the pace there on the 137s and will start on first position with Ice, followed by Silver on P2 and Sam on P3 on the BMW. As we see now, the cars get to the track and drivers make up the last changes onto the setup and get ready for the race. Just a reminder, we've got drivers got a mandatory pit stop to do. I'm not sure that there is a pit window which will open. I'm not sure in what lap, but maybe towards lap 9 or 10. We've got between lap 5 and 10, there is a pit window. Where drivers need to serve their mandatory pit stop. So it's a stop and go. I don't think they need to change tires or fuel or anything. So it's a stop and go. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what different approaches are in these between the drivers and see who pits early, who pits later. I'm sure the Hoos Rock is gonna be a little bit conservative, trying to pit as late as possible, but he'll try to obviously not catch any traffic that may slowing him down. We know that he's got a very, very fast pace. I think now we see 5 seconds to go. Alright, we'll start the engines. As we see green light, the Hoos Rocker starts on first. I think Sam makes a brilliant start. He's challenging now the Hoos Rocker, trying to make it now in side by side. Seems like the BMW's got a little bit more speed. He's gonna go now through the inside. He makes a move now before the end of the straight. We see also Ice Silver trying to make a move on Hoos Rocker. Seems he hasn't had the better start, and Sam make from P3 to P1, leading the race at the moment, followed by the Hoos Rocket and Ice Silver. Then got Falgas, WSR, Delore, Cento. See a little bit of contact on the hairpin. Very, very clean start here. All drivers closing, driving very close to each other. No incidents so far. See Hoos Rocket trying to catch up with some. Let's open a little bit gap with respect to Ice Silver, who's followed closely by Fargast. Brilliant start there from Sam. He's made it from P3. He knows the BMW is very, very powerful, especially on the second straight and ball range and Massenet. He's slow there. The BMW makes a big difference. He knew that, got the chance now and used the opportunity to make to the lead. I'm sure the Hoos Rocker is not gonna be happy with that. Will want to get this position back. see Vargas in P4 with the see a pack here of drivers very close to each other. I think Nick and Centaur there teammates, but doesn't mean that they're not competing between themselves. There's a group there with WSR followed by John Boy, and then the two teammates with Centaur and Nick. Seems a bit far now to make move, but John Boy letting pass there. The other two, I'm not sure why. Might be due to an incident what we've missed. In any case, John Boy is very good. Nice sportsmanship there, and getting the position, giving the positions back. See at the front, the Lord, Vargas and the Husrocker now. I think the Husrockers lost their positions with respect. Yeah, he's lost second positions. Silver is now in second. Stopping the gap with respect to the Husrocker, who's dropping out a little bit, and now it's Vargas and the Lord putting some pressure on him. It's very clean race so far. We've seen a few position exchange here, but all done very clean and good racing. So yeah, let us know in the chat who do you think is going to win. We've had some making a brilliant start there, making through the lead. Silver seems to be now having some clean air there to be able to set fast lap times and try to catch up with some. Then we've got a group of 3-4 drivers here fighting for the podium. I'm sure the Law will not be happy with P5 if he wants to have good chance to win championship towards the end of this season. We see Kenny says that was a committed lap indeed. It's fantastic driving. Adam Kim saying fresh boys up front. Yeah, we've seen this race got the qualifying session in it, so fast drivers managed to start at the top, and yeah, they've made it very clean start so far. Lap 4 out of 21. Race being led by Sam at the moment with Silver and the Husrocker, but we got a pack here of 3 drivers very close to each other. With Husrocker, Vargas and the Law. Seems like Vargas and the Law make a mistake there some point and dropping a little bit, but yeah, they're used to driving the 138s, 139s. And the Law cannot find his way through to pass Vargas. Oh, see some action back there. WSR, I think, and Centaur, I think it was. Yeah, got Centaur, Nick also very close to each other. There's a group of 3 behind the Law who. There you go. Going through the tunnel now, really close. Slightly different racing lines, but now under heavy braking. Seems that on this chicane, Centaur and Nick gets over WSR slightly. John Boy watching the action. Oh, we see WSR lost the speed after the night half touch slightly the wall, lost all the speed and made open an opportunity for Centaur to make a move on him. We see now John Boy joins the party. Oh, we see WSR goes wide, touch the wall a little bit, gets John Boy involved on the crash, and we see Wilfredo on the BMW joins the group of 5 at the moment fighting for P6, yeah. Interesting race. See. Pit window opens now, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, might want someone go for. Might want to go for the undercut there, get some fresh air, get a clear track and set up the fast times, or they're enjoying now the fights and decide to all stay on track until the last moment. See Centaur there losing the track a little bit and gets Nick and WSR right behind him. Going through the tunnel. WSR locking the wheels there. He's lost lots of speed and John Boy is right at his back. As we see the lead of the race come into pits and iSilver follows him. Copies the strategy. Ooh, see now the action here. WSR trying to make a move there onto Nick. John Boy goes to pit box, doesn't want to get involved in the trouble. Seems like Centaur is been able to open a little bit of gap there with respect to his teammate and WSR. This guy's fighting hard. Fighting hard for any position really. They're now for P6, P5 or P6. But they know any points is very welcome. Just to see how Sam and iSilver came out of that pit box. Seems like Sam is come clear of traffic, so no traffic for him, but iSilver is come out behind all the group of drivers. They were fighting each other, WSR, Nick and Wilfredo. iSilver's come. We see there a crash between teammates. I think Centaur has lost the car in the chicane. Not sure if that was a contact or not, but he's lost their position. We see now iSilver is getting there, trapped with behind this trap. He's gonna lose lots of time with respect to Sam. Doesn't look like this guy is gonna pick anytime soon. Ooh, we see some contact there. Not sure what happened, but Wilfredo on the BMW got the worst part. We see Nick coming to pit. Let's continue with the action here. I see WSR, I think iSilver is already, it's already making through this part of drivers that were fighting. It's not got clean air, but he's lost 9 seconds with respect to Sam. That's cost him 9 seconds. That's sometimes makes a difference in, well, most of the times I would say it makes a difference in Monaco. Is that it's where you decide to pit and where you come out. You'll see traffic there in Monaco it can cost you the race. We see now Sam is decided at the right moments, but I'm pretty sure iSilver copied this strategy in the same lap. He stopped in the same lap, but unlucky for him, he came out behind this battle of 34 drivers. That's cost him some time. We see now the Lord coming into the pit. So now Falga is leading the race, but he needs to stop. Loose Rocket also comes in to stop and go, so should be really fast. unless drivers make a mistake in the pit stop. You see the log coming out cleaner, no traffic. He comes out in 4th position, I think 5 stops, so virtually he's in the podium at the moment. See behind WSR and Ice, WSR, SR and Ice Silver. I think WSR needs to stop yet, hasn't stopped yet, so wondering if he's gonna let pass. He's gonna let Ice Silver pass or not. He's gonna hold him. But it seems that he's not giving up his positions just yet. See Ice. Ooh, see there. WSR goes a little bit wide, then goes sideways. Then now lets Ice Silver pass. That's a good position from here. I don't think this is his battle at the moment. So Ice Silver is really fighting for the leads, and WSR I think he hasn't stopped. Centaur, I'm pretty sure Centaur stopped already. He's P7, trying to catch up the other two. We see Fargus now stops, and see lets Sam onto the lead. The Horse Rocker in 2nd position, and Ice Silver is lost second position as well. He's now on P3. Oh, Fargus come out of pits and he's come out ahead of Ice Silver. So I'm not sure. Ice Silver has lost so much time from P2 to P5. Lucky for him, as in clearly the strategy hasn't played out well for him. But yeah, we see now Fargus and Delore, I believe. Yeah, so we got 9 laps out of 21. So I'm leading the race with the Horse Rocker 4 seconds behind. And then, Sam really hits the wall there. Lose lots of time. Not sure he lost the concentration or something, but yeah, now he's got the Horse Rocker really close. Got a lapped BMW there, I believe. Yeah, Wilfredo, I think, if I'm not wrong. The Horse Rocker is trying to surely try to put some pressure on Sam, because it seems like he lost the concentration and hits the wall there very badly. Oh my god, it's not. Nothing is decided until the very last second. Seems that the gap is reduced to 1 second. Let's stay with the Horse Rocker there. If we can we go to the onboard with him? And see if he reduced the gap even further. But looks like the BMW gets a lot more speed towards the end of the straight. So we got the chicanes. It's not the best point of the track for the BMW. Seems like the Renault's got a bit more grip there. We'll slice it up, slice the car a little bit. Horse Rocker's reduced the gap to 0.3 of seconds. We see Sam lose the car. The Horse Rocker makes it to the lead, and Sam gets the other way around. Resets the. I think it passed also by the Lord. He's lost there. So clearly Sam lost the concentration at some point and made the two mistakes that has cost him the race probably. Now the Horse Rockets in lead with 5 seconds ahead of Delor, who's in P2, so hits the wall again. Not passing through the best moments on the race. The pit window is already closed, so everyone has pitted already, and these are the positions at the moment. We see the Horse Rocket now leading the race with Delor and Sam on the podium. Vargas in 4th position, following closely, 2 seconds behind Sam. They try to capitalize on the difficult moments that Sam is going through. Silver in P5, Jumbo in P6. There's quite a lot of gap between the drivers from P5 to P11. Yeah, there's quite a lot of gap between the stars. I think maybe Nick and Wilfredo are closely, but I think there's not a clear battle between anyone at the moment. Vargas trying to catch up with Sam. Sam's last lap was 1:46.9, 7 seconds lost with respect to Vargas. Kenny saying brushing barriers indeed. Yeah. And it's 41.6, and Vargas got another second and a half. He's closing the gap really nice now, right at his back. Ooh, you see there. I think the Horse Rockets made a mistake or something, because now the gap between the Horse Rocket and Sam is much. Ooh, we see the Law is leading the race at the moment, but I think the Horse Rocket was leading the race. He's made a mistake, and the Law is now taking lead. They're both very close, so I think the Horse Rocket is still very close to the Law. And we see now Sam and Vargas really, yeah, we're close to each other. Fortunate for the Horse Rocket, I think, yeah, we were discussing before. I think can happen. Nothing is decided in Monaco until every single driver is crossed the finish line. Vargas cannot quite find the gap to pass Sam. Sam is defending very well this P3. Doesn't want to make. I think for Sam probably already passed the worst moments, and he'll now setting up the lap times as usual. But now we see a new battle here between the Lure and the Horse Rocket, who hasn't given up the lead. No, we missed what happened to him, but seems like the Lure was able to get lead out of Horse Rocket. Interesting race towards the end. Go fight for the lead and fight for the podium position, last position of the podium as well. Ooh, we see now the Lord make a mistake, and the Horse Rocket gets back the lead. We see the Lord missing his braking point, and the Horse Rocket used the opportunity to overtake him. Vargas still behind Sam. Seems like Sam has got the concentration back and is now driving very, very good. He's I'd say opening a gap to... Oh, we see a BMW there, Wilfredo hitting the wall there and getting last. We are now with the Lore and Sam. Seems like Sam has been able to cut the Lore up and able to see him there. Let's move maybe. I think we've got a nice camera here. We can see all the action. I think we are on board with Falguest. They're all driving 39. The Lore's driving 40s, very high 40s, probably because of his mistake on the chicane that cost him the lead. But yeah, we've got Sam and Falguest exactly the same lap time on 1:39.9. Oh, Sam hits the wall and gets out of the race. Oh, unlucky for him. Now he's lost one more positions with yeah, he's lost the podium and he's lost position with Silver as well. Lucky for him. Yeah, we've seen him leading the race and he's dropping slowly some positions after a couple of mistakes. But seems like Silver's got in P4 now. So still 3 seconds ahead of behind Falguest, so it's got a lot of distance. But seems like in the last lap, Silver drove almost a second faster than Falguest, so there's still 7 laps to go. There's definitely enough time to... We see WSR there losing the car, hitting the wall on his fight with Nick. Nick doesn't give up this P7, sorry. We see, I think Sam is driving very close to Silver on his efforts to gain back some of these points. Not sure where is Sam on the standings, so I'm just gonna check quickly. Seems like he is. I can't see him. I'm not sure if there is in the standings at the moment. I don't have the latest ones, but yeah, we got a fight here with WSAS and Nick. Both driving very carefully not to have an accident or something that and make him lose more positions. Ooh, now WSR blocking the wheels there. Now hits the wall. Lose all the speed. That's gonna give a little bit of oxygen to Nick. And we also got Wilfredo on Centaur. BMW doesn't rotate as well as the Megane on this sector. You can see now that he gets a lot of power to on the straight, and he makes the corner onto the right and he hits the wall. That's gonna open a chance to Centaur to make a move, but I think He's very, very close towards the end of the straight. So we go to the casino now, and he makes a move. Alfredo lost all the speed there and sent out make a move and wins P9 as we go now back to the fight for the podium. Silver seems to have caught Vargas here at the last lap. He drove 2 seconds faster than Vargas. He's closed the gap completely now. Vargas now blocks the guys. We also see a car there, not sure if that's the law as well. If that's the case, that will be very interesting end of the race. It seems like Vargas always seems to lock pole. Some of the race, it still carries lots of speed. Nice Silver, really close to Vargas now. Here you go. Both got lots of speed on the last corner, but seems like Vargas getting opening a little bit of a gap there on the straights. Maybe carry a little bit more speed through the corners. Yeah, Eilert drove 4 tenths per second faster than Vargas. Definitely he seems to have a little bit faster lap times than him. We see now, so dropping out a little bit. Seems like Vargas has been able to catch up with him. Locks the wheel a lot and loses lots of speed, but recovers very well. Slides the car, carries lots of speed. Vargas is now less than 1 second to go, so that makes a 3 battle for the P2. We see Silver some contact with Vargas. Nothing major at the moment. So the fight keeps going on. It's probably a good safe fight for the second position because they're always very close to the two. So anyone can get to P2, anyone can get out of the podium at the moment. And 2 laps left to go. Not lots of time, so might try to make some moves pretty soon. Ooh, Silver on the outside, brakes late, but Vargas gets inside and defends the position. Now he gets to left hand side, the left hand hairpin. Vargas defending very well there from Silver attack. Ooh, we see a lap car there involved in there, and think that made Vargas to lose their position to Silver. I think it was Wilfredo probably. No, I think they could do it. We see there's another car in there. I'm not sure who's what. The Lord's lost the car, has lost their position. We see another crash with Wilfredo. It's not a space to get. It's might not have the reset button. No, it was Sam. Actually, it was Sam. Oh, it's gone totally wrong for him. He's lost the podium on this action. Yeah. So we got now the Husrak is leading the race comfortably, and Ice Silver 8 seconds behind, but gets P2 now. Fight gets get into the podium and fought off his 15 seconds behind Sam. He got involved in the fortunate trouble with the law. He's leading the race at the moment, the Husrocker. Fantastic driving. He has not been involved in any issues. He got a couple of mistakes that cost him the lead, but he got it back quite quickly. And he's now leading the race. It's the fastest on track at the moment. Let's have a maybe let's get on board of the Husrocker, see how he goes through the track. We get on board of the lead of the race at the moment and the lead of the championship. He goes to the right-hander. Last corner, and that's gonna be the last lap, I think, for him. One more lap to go. He goes afterwards, Massenet and Casino. Once doesn't want to make any mistake that cost him the lead. He's now driving slower than the other two, that I Silver and Falgas, but he's managing the distance really. He gets the Grand Hotel hairpin done. Heads towards the tunnel. On the last few corners of the race for him. Heavy braking to make reverse chicane. As he goes through the pool onto the last two corners of this race. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Husrocker, the winner of this last race in Monaco. Very, very good driving from him, followed by I Silver in P2 after the mistake from the law who made him lose this position. Falgas also keeping out of trouble, make it on the last step on the podium, and we see John Boy as well on the AMG on P4. Very good race for him. I haven't seen him involved in any issues, or it's been a comfortable race for him. Gets the AMG up to P4 tonight. With the law, I think he's probably not very happy with his performance. They made a couple of mistakes, made him lose first the lead, then P2, with Sam crossing the line on P6, Nick on P7 towards the last meters of this track. WSR on P7. Good race for him. We haven't seen him at the top this time. I think in Breno he had 1 or 2 races where we could see him at the top, but seems like Monaco may not be his favorite track. Center P8. We see on P9. I think it was Jack probably on P, or Wilfred on P10. So that was all, ladies and gents. Thanks for watching us. I'm not sure what track will be next week. I think it's Barcelona short. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see. We'll have another session next week. That was all from my side. Thank you very much for watching, and speak to you next week. Bye bye.